If you're going to change the scope of your business and personal life, you have to strike a balance with it. You've got to get to the root cause of your limited beliefs and develop the right habits and disciplines that are going to take you into the solution. I'm going to give you my habits that I do every day, other than some of the daily tasks that can change up from time to time. I wake up every morning at 4:15. I get up, I make my bed. I was in the military. I just make my bed because it sets my mind to be focused in the moment that I did something that was easily attainable to accomplish. Now, accidentally, once in a while, I cover my wife by an accident. She likes to sleep in late, but I've done that. Thank God she could sleep through anything. But I have done that. Then I go down and I meditate for 15, 20 minutes. I journal. I then get up. I go to the gym. I work out because I got to, and I'm going to address the 8 pillars of wellness for you in a minute to show you how you can find work-life balance. I then come back. I eat a healthy breakfast. I take a shower. I read a chapter out of a personal development or business book, and then I start my day. I focus on the priority or the tasks or priorities that matter first. Whatever is going to put me in a position to first take care of my customers and generate revenue for my business. Because how many of us are really busy in what we're doing? You might be working 10, 12 hours a day. You're busy, but you're really productive? Oh my God, I've been on social media for 4 hours today. Been checking these crazy emails. I'm answering these phones with these telemarketers keep calling me. We had this discussion, right? We were talking about that. And I really didn't get as much done as I thought I did. But see, when you learn how to be focused in the moment, that when you're doing things for yourself that nurture and take care of you, that's all you're thinking about. Remember, there's no such thing as balance. But you can find harmony when you're taking care of you, that's all you're thinking of. Then when you're with your family, that's all you think of. When you're in your business mode, when you got the business head on, you're focused on that, on the priorities that matter first. You're not checking email, you're not taking unwanted calls. You're focused on what is most important that's got to get done. Remember, it's a process. The outcome is a byproduct of what you put into it day in, week out, month out, quarterly, annually, and so forth. This is how when you break it down into smaller attainable goals and make it more specific and have a strategy plan attached with it, you're going to get things done. It's in the moment. That's where the magic is. When you're in the past and the future, you're like I said, you have a cluttered mindset. You're not going to get things done. You're going to get distracted. You're going to get caught up in the busy work that doesn't matter. And you're not going to get things done or accomplish things at the level that you desire to do. See, learning how to meditate and journal and some of those habits I just talked about will keep you focused. And when you're focused, you're going to have more clarity. And when you have more clarity, you're going to be more decisive. You're not going to second guess your decision. And you're going to take massive action. That's the result of having a clear mindset, what I call a growth mindset. You're shifting from a fixed mindset, what you do on autopilot that doesn't serve you, to a growth mindset. And it's that growth mindset keeping you present that's going to help scale your business to another level. It's going to find harmony with your personal life, knowing that I can't neglect that. Remember the seesaw. It's never going to be like this. You might put a little bit more into your business one month than your personal life. Then the next month, it might be a little bit more into your personal life than your business. But you're always staying here. So I'm going to tell you about the 8 pillars of wellness and how this can help you achieve harmony with your work and business. Again, I'm using that word harmony, not balance. Okay? So there's 8 pillars. There's social wellness. Okay, social means your relationships. What is your relationship with yourself? And are you in a codependent, independent, or interdependent relationship? If you are somebody that requires to depend upon somebody in an unhealthy way, then you're codependent. And if you're with somebody that depends upon you or needs to be pleased, entitled, that's codependency. And I know, you deal with this all the time with people you coach that have been divorced. Codependency is a big factor in that. Okay? So the key is to strive to be interdependent by being the example. You have to do your part to be the example, and hopefully that other people will follow. These are the people that work with you, work for you, your customers, and the people you live with. You can only be the example. That's all you can do. You can't force anybody to do anything. They're not going to hear your words. They're not going to hear your advice, but they're going to observe what you're doing to subtly make those choices subconsciously for themselves. Next is emotional wellness. Emotional wellness is just what we talked about, addressing the root cause to your limited beliefs. Because if you're emotionally unbalanced, you think that's going to affect your physical well-being. You're going to overeat, you're going to eat comfort foods, eat more sugar, things that will temporarily make you feel good and then only to feel crap later. That's going to put undue stress on your body, create inflammation, which will lead to many diseases that people experience as a result of it. Disease is all tied back to inflammation. Inflammation is tied to stress. Stress is tied to unalignment in emotional wellness. That's the process. If you are emotionally in line, that's going to affect you physically in a better way. It's going to make you're going to be more independent. So the next one is physical. That means how are we taking care of ourselves physically, with nutrition, also with how we exercise and take care of the physical bodies that are necessary for us to facilitate what we do. Can't move our arms and legs. We don't have enough energy if we're not taking care of it. It's just like a car. You put synthetic oil in, take care of the engine, it's going to last longer, it's going to perform better. It's the same thing with your body. Jim can talk about that. Jim's like in the best shape of his life. Best shape of his life. Remember, you were telling me that today. Okay? Because he takes care of himself. Okay? 4 is financial wellness. Okay? What is financial wellness? Are you in debt? Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Do you have this dialogue with money that there's always scarcity? There's never enough. Because I was growing up, my mother would always say that we don't have enough. We don't have enough money to go here. We don't have, again, limited beliefs. This is where your dialogue with money, your scarcity of money comes from, possibly. You know, money doesn't grow on trees, or only certain people are rich. Rich people are greedy. Who knows? How you grew up, this is your dialogue with money. Money flows when you give without expectation, receive without resistance. Money comes, and I'm saying you're going to be making millions of dollars, but it comes to you when you learn how to let go, to give without expectation and receive without resistance. I've used this with my clients that have truly understood this, and when they finally mastered it, and see the evidence. You got to believe in yourself.